Mom.
We are here at Eldora Speedway for race 4 of 10 in the Quicktime Late Model Series. I'm Kelan Belsha, joined by my friend Shane DiMantova as we get ready for tonight's edition of the Late Model Series in the Dirt Track USA Dream from Eldora. $20 to win tonight, one of the best racetracks on the circuit. Shane, I'm excited for this one. We had Tempers flaring last week. Andrew May, Cody Meadows, the two guys who were the center of conversation last week, are so far not in tonight's session. Cody serving a suspension, and Andrew running a tad late.
Yeah, I don't think Andrew said he's going to make it either, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what racing's going to be like without those two big names. But we got two other big names here currently in the late model series, and that's Brady Neff and Sean Leisure. I want to see what those guys can do here tonight.
Yeah, those two have proven to be the dominant drivers and forces early in this season. As I'm going to send it down to the USA Roller Coasters flag stands with Shane and Joseph Costello.
Hey, Joseph.
Hi, Shane.
How are you, man?
Good. Tired a little bit, but good.
Me too, man. All right, what are the predictions for tonight? Lay it on me.
Well, it's different world than from the sprint cars. Obviously, with the sprint cars, you have the dominant guys like Andrew May and all those guys who are really good. But this, we have with the late models, we have an interesting battle with the points and on the racetrack with Sean Leisure and Brady Neff. Sean, obviously, second season competition in the Quicktime series. But Brady Neff rookie, so it's so far a good battle between these two. It's really awesome to see. Brady has put some good strong laps in. However, I think he is going really late out in qualifying. If I'm not mistaken, I know Sean is going out really late in qualifying, so that's gonna be interesting to see. He's going out 15th. Brady, I don't really see where he is. I don't really see he is going out in qualifying, but we'll see him through this lineup. However, I do feel like Aiden Kirker. Oh, no, never mind. Aiden's gonna be going out last in qualifying. Oh no, he's going down 13th. My bad. So going out. I don't know. I don't really know who's gonna be a good quick time here. Maybe Brady or Sean. Maybe late in the session, or maybe Aiden. Top three, I do have Brady, Neff, Leisure, and Kirker. Hard Charger. I don't know. I think Connor or Thomas Casper, the rookie, is gonna get that done.
All right, we saw Thomas have success last week, so I want to see that happen and come into fruition. Joseph, good luck on the flag stand as usual. Wave those flags.
Thank you. I want to wish Kelan a happy birthday. I know his birthday is tomorrow, so yeah.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we get a happy birthday before the thing's over. But yeah, we'll get ready for qualifying here.
Yeah, inching closer to qualifying as we're going to send it down to the racetrack for tonight's Nation Colors, and then Joseph Costello will get him out there for qualifying. Back down to the speedway here at Eldora, getting ready for our first qualifier of the evening. Joseph Costello going to wave him out. 2 qualifying laps for each driver as our first qualifier tonight gets ready to set out. From Asheville, North Carolina, driving a liquid best car, TDV Advanced Trucking, Dirty Race Apparel, Dirt Track USA, AAC Electronic Repair, Battery Boys, K1 Race Gear, McDonald's of Waynesville, North Carolina. Number 4 for MFK Speed Lab, it's the Asheville Attitude, Cameron McCone. Cameron McCone in the 4 machine. The cover athlete of tonight's Dirt Track USA, Dream from Eldora, $20 to win, looking to have that pay off, and no better way than with some luck in your pill draw. 2 starts this season, getting 1 top 10 out of them, sitting in the top 10 of points early for McCone. Rips the top lap 1, going to try to get some speed built up. Lap number 1 for Cameron McCone, a 16 flat. Top of the charts. Continuing to stick to that top. Best finish this season of 6 coming at Bristol last week. Lap number 2 for McCone. He dips to the bottom in 3 and 4. Going to pick up a bit right here with a 15.838. 15.838 for McCone, just a bit off his practice time. Next out, from Superior, Wisconsin, driving the RKM Setup Shop, Raise Energy, K1 Race Gear, Kevtron Media, Costa Zeros, Micro Logging, number 09 for Ryan Billy Racing. It's the high flyer, Anthony Woodhull. Anthony Woodhull in the 09. Trying to pick up his first career win in Quicktime at Fairbury earlier this season. Started up front in the dash, won his heat. Started up front in the feature in 4th, led 3 laps in that event before falling back and finishing in 12th. Lap number 1 for Woodhull. A 15.928, second quick. Best finish of the season of 8th coming at Bristol last week. 2 starts and 1 top 10 for the high flyer. Ripping the top all the way around. They're trying to show us that may be where the speed's going to be all night. Next lap slower to 16.007. First lap quicker to 15.928. Second quick for Woodhull. Next out, from Greenfield, Indiana, driving the School of Sim Racing, Personal Evolution Company, Gray Auto, Elbows Up Sim Sport, number 06 for SSR Elite Sim Racing. It's the Shooting Star, Rylan Gray. Rylan Gray in the 06. Slick looking black ride tonight. One feature start this season, picked up the 2nd place finish at the Volusia Speedway Part to Cody Meadows.
That was the first race of the season.
Yes, sir. The one we did not get on stream. This will be Gray's debut on stream in this series. 15.998, lap number 1, 3rd quick. That 1 start, 1 top 5, has him sitting 9th in points right now. Off of turn 4. finishing it up with a 15.956 for Ryland Gray, will remain third quick. Next out, from Eureka, California, driving Elite Performance Industries, Krebs Designs, Advanced Roofing Techniques, Krebs Photos, Tub Quality Feds, Rocky Coast Race Cars, Dirt Defender Mud Covers, number 168 for Krebs Family Racing. It's Big Bad Bo Krebs. Big Bad Bo in the 168. Krebs trying to get a quick time here. Went into last week with the points lead, but ended up losing that. Best finish this season of 5th coming at Fairbury. Missed the feature last week. Started on pole in the B main, but did not make it to the feature. Lap number 1 for the 168 is invalid. Tapped the fence in 3 and 4. Getting right next to it right there in 1 and 2. Gonna keep it up against the fence. Maybe that's where the speed will be on this tacky racetrack. I was expecting it to kind of be on the bottom like you would see in a sprint car, but so far it's anything but that as he goes quick time by 1/1000th of a second with a 15.837. Bo Krebs to the top of the charts early.
In the words of J.J. Hill, quick time!
Quick time! Good lap. Next out, from Sullivan, Illinois, driver to DSR setups, T46 graphics, runaway chassis, number 87 for pushing a cushion, exo controlling to your competitor, it's Kelan Shane. Kelan Shane in the 168 machine. Made his debut with Quicktime last week at Bristol, picked up a top 10 finish. Good run for Shane.
Thank you.
Well, Kelan did.
I know.
Lap 1 invalid for Kelan Shane. Smacked the fence, you can see the damage on the right rear. He drives for pushing to cushion, and you're going to see a lot of that tonight, probably in qualifying and the race. A lot of pushing to cushion. I feel like if this top gets slicked off, that's just going to allow the bottom to be faster towards the end of this race. 16.018, 5th quick for Shane. Next out, from Burbank, Burbank, New York, driving the Corbin equipment, Corbin Farms, RGH Construction, Fisher Machine Company, number 26 from McGrath Simsport, it's Michael Corbin. Michael Corbin in the 26. Made his late model series debut last week, picking up a 19th place finish at Bristol. Ended up getting involved in a wreck 15 laps into the event. Through 3 and 4 around the top of the racetrack. Trying to run a quick lap time. A 15.796 quick time for Michael Corbin into the top of the charts by about a half-tenth over Bo Krebs. One of those guys who is winless in quick time so far, trying to pick up his first career win. Lap number 2 with faster at a 15.712. Go quick time by a full second for Michael Corbin.
Big quick
Next
time.
out. Big quick time right there. From Creston, Iowa, driver to Napa of Creston, Custom Diesel Driving Training, Elite Performance Industries, Paint Scheme Stalker, Dirt Track USA, Weaver Racing Equipment, Turbo Threads, number 00 for CLRE Sports. It's Cha-Cha, exhibiting with your competitor, Jason Luther.
I'd
Jason
drive that.
Luther in the 00. It is a very nice looking car.
Yeah.
Gets up in the fence
Always
right there.
sideways.
Real slideways right there, trying to get a fast lap time. Got really close with the wall in 1 and 2, slid sideways, got the invalid lap. I believe he did clip the fence. Cha-Cha gonna have to improve the second time round. 2 starts this season, missed the feature both events. Lap number 2 for Luther, a 16.066, 7th quick for Chasen. Next out. From Detroit, Michigan, driver to 009 machine, exo telling rookie your competitor, Joshua Laux. Joshua Laux in the 009. Was the most consistent driver over his first 2 races and went into Bristol, I believe, top of the boards in points. Unfortunately, had to take the provisional last week. Laux right up against the fence in 1 and 2. 2 starts, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. Best finish of 5th coming at Volusia in the season opener. Lap number 1 for Laux. A 15.786 second quick and creeping up on Michael Corbin's lap time. Trying to build up a bit of speed, get it there. Got really close to the wall in 1 and 2. Dives it to the bottom in 3 and 4. Going to see if he can bring it in any. Sacrificing speed or maybe a shorter way around the racetrack. And it pays off. Quick time for Joshua Louts with a 15.690. Top of the charts for Joshua Louts. Next out. From Arcola, Illinois. Driving the DSR setups, T46 graphics, runaway chassis, number 46 for pushing a cushion, it's Buckwheat Aaron Schroeder. Aaron Schroeder in the 46.
You like our drone cam?
I do like our drone cam. It's nice looking, ain't it?
Make you dizzy though, maybe.
Maybe a little bit. Power goes out at the racetrack. You know what camera to use. They had doing a World of Outlaws race a couple weeks ago. Trotter will be serving an EOL at the beginning of his heat race tonight because of an incident on track last week at Bristol. Lap number 1, though, a 15.769. Third quick. Worth trying to get top of the charts, though. That is a bonus point, so get what you can. Might sting a little bit more to get quick time and go to the rear in your heat, though. Lap number 2, a 15.816. First lap faster at a 15.769. Third quick for Trotter.
Now here's Joe's pick.
Yeah, Joe's pick for, was it Hard Charger?
I think it was, yeah. It was.
From Lincoln, Nebraska, driving a decal Asgro New Holland Agriculture, Titan Machinery, number 21, Exotic Ricky Predator, Thomas Casmer.
Yeah.
Old tomboy.
Yeah.
One of few to make all 3 races so far this season. Last week, finished 9th. Finished 6th at Volusia, his best finish of the season to this point. Lap number 1 for Tomboy, invalidated. Clipped the wall at some point. So lap number 2 will be default faster unless he hits the wall again, which he got pretty close to doing on the backstretch. Lap number 2 for Thomas Casburn, a 15.888, 6th quick. Next out was supposed to be the 29 of Caleb Nickel, but he is a scratch for tonight. So next out, from Boston, New York, driving a K1 race here, Liquid Best Guard, Earthian Race Pro, Trek USA, Map TV, Iceman's Designs, and number 39 from FK Speed Lab, it's the Iceman, Aiden Kerger.
Teeth.
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 Got teeth on the car. We convinced him to do that. We told him that, we told him last week when he got the Hard Charger award at Bristol that he needed to put the teeth on there. Got him out. He's got a spooky looking car to debut next week in October.
I know.
I'm excited for that. I really like this car though for Dirt Track USA, the sponsor of tonight's event. Out there. Lap number 1, a 15.773, 4th quick for Kirk. 2 starts this season and 2 top 5s. 3rd at Volusia and 4th at Bristol. Has had a strong start to his campaign. Drops to the bottom. And lap number 2 for Kirker, faster at a 15.686, and quick time for Aiden Kirker.
Must be the teeth.
Went out there 13th. Yeah, that teeth, good luck. Top of the charts. But here's a guy who I think has a good shot at quick time. From Fairplay, Maryland, driving AC Customs Graphics, ACT, Stinky Automobiles number 03. For AC Racing Customs Motorsports, Exotic Predator, it's Brady Neff. Brady Neff, the rookie sensation in his first 2 starts. Dominated at Fairbury, finished 2nd to Sean Leisure. Picked up the win last week at Bristol, leading the final lap, the only lap he led. I feel like that was kind of overlooked by the incident between Andrew May and Cody Meadows, but we seemed to overlook that Brady Neff was pretty quick last week. A 15.843, 7th quick. He's proven that he can get it done, and if he can get $20 tonight, he'll be a happy man.
I think anybody that gets $20 will be happy.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. Lap number 2. Faster at a 15.829, move him up to 5th on the board. Next out. From Mansfield, Texas, driving a CBG2 to LND Transportation, Magic Cobra Motorsports, Rabid Motorsports, BC Parts, number 67 for Alter Esports. It's the Rocket, Sean Leisure. Another guy who has been impressive in his first couple starts this season. Did not make the feature at Volusia, but recently took over the points lead with his 1st and 2nd place runs at Fairbury and Bristol. Some strong, yeah, tear for sure. And it can really date back to the end of the sprint car season last week, or last season, I'm sorry. 15.768, 4th quick for Leisure. Gonna dive it down low in 3 and 4. Try to get there and maybe dethrone Aiden Kirker, and he got close. So 15-7-3-2, fourth quick for Leisure. Next out. Got pretty close right there. From Winfield, Missouri, driving to DSR setups, T46 graphics, runaway chassis, number 52 for pushing to cushion. It's Mason Coffee. Mason Coffee in the 52. Strong start to his campaign, getting 2 top 10s. Sitting 16th in points. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Riding the fence right there.
But hey, pushing the cushion.
Pushing the cushion, man. It's a theme we've seen, I guess. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a team.
Oh! Well,
yeah,
no, oh, yep, he's pushing it all right.
Pushed over
Lap. Yeah, too hard. Lap number 1 invalid. Gonna try to improve on it this time. We'll ride the fence, push that cushion. Actually, kept it off the fence. So lap number 2 for Coffee. A 15-9-4-1, 11th quick for Mason Coffee. Next out, making his debut in the Quicktime iRacing League from St. Louis, Missouri, driving a number 15 machine. Exo controlling rookie or competitor, Max Swearingen. Max Swearingen in the 15. Good buddy of mine. Talked to him several times. Ran some hostes with him back in the day. Also a good friend of our flagman, Joseph Costello.
Welcome, Max.
Welcome. Making his debut tonight. It's always refreshing when you get the debut of somebody that you know. Because a lot of these guys you don't know, they hop in, they go out there and smoke it, and you don't expect it. Lap number 1 at 15-8-4-6, 9th quick. We ran some, I don't know if you remember, Shane, but we ran some Legacy Daytona hosteds with Max.
No. Maybe not.
With them FK guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Max.
Second lap, invalid.
Oh,
Next out from Cass City, Michigan, driving a look at best car Earthly Race Apparel, T46 Graphics, Dirt Track USA, K1 Race Gear, number 20 for MFK Speed Lab. It's the Iceman, Aiden Forster. Aiden Forster in a 20. Talked up a lot when the late model started that he'd be a force to be reckoned with, and he couldn't really back that up. First 2 races of the season, Evolution and Fairbury, had a couple poor starts to his season, but then backed it up with a 0X and a P3 last week at Bristol. Parked it on the podium. So, good run for Forster. Gets real close to the wall. Think he'll be good, though. Lap number 1 at 15-7-3-1, fourth quick for Forster. I think this is the guy who's probably the closest to getting his first Quicktime win right now. Came really close in the sprint cars, and now in a car that he's good with in a late model, he's going to be pretty close. And this lap may dethrone Kirker, and it will. A 15-6-07. Quicktime! Braden Forster.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Good lap. The 2 Icemen sit on top of the board right now. Coincidence? I think not. Next out, from Mooresville, North Carolina, driving the Victory Lane Indoor Karting, Fluidine, the Joy of Seating, Krebs Designs, number 33 for Hot Rod Motorsports. It's the Hot Rod, Joey Robinson. Joey Robinson in the 33. Last race out, finished 17th at Bristol with a 12X. Completed 34 of the 40 scheduled laps.
Caught the fence there.
He did.
And his Chevy Impala. I think that's what that is, right?
It's is it an
Looks
Impala,
like it.
Camaro?
It looks
Yeah,
like an Impala. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an Impala. Nice. He was involved in the late race caution last week that cost Andrew May the race. 15-8-3-3, 8th quick for Joey Robinson, 8th quick.
Ferrari time now.
It's Ferrari time. From Bluffton, South Carolina, from the Lot 9 Brewing Company, number 9 is the Ferrari, Connor Trafari. Connor Trafari in the number 9. One start this season, finished 18th last week at Bristol. He was involved in the caution with Brandon Stewart, who is not racing with us this evening.
Yeah, a lot of big names, including May, Meadows, and like you said, Stewart. All 3 of those guys not racing tonight.
Yeah, and that's really going to make it interesting. Has 2 of them serving suspension. Andrew May is running late. Said it'd be pretty tight on if he'd make it or not.
He's helping out a buddy.
Yeah, Good on me.
You got a
Lap.
friend in me.
That's a good song. 15.99 for Safari, 16th quick. Next out. From Sylvania, Ohio, driving a number 17 machine in the pay-to-win-setups.com car, it's the 17 of Tyler No. Tyler No in the 17. And since Andrew has not made a lap, he's officially scratched out of his pill draw position, which was right in front of Tyler No.
Oh, he caught the fence too. It looks like it's getting pretty slick up there.
He did.
Middle 3 and 4.
Got real slick right there. Lap number 1 was invalid. Tyler No driving it through 3 and 4. And off of 4, gonna get a lap in with a 15.75.2, 6th quick for Tyler No. Good lap. Next out, making his QuickTime iRacing League debut from Parkersburg, West Virginia, in the Mitchell Racing 002. It's the West Virginia Missile, exit the building here. Predator, Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell in the 02.
I don't know if I've ever met an iRacer from West Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, this is a first-time experience for me, too, so that's another state to check off the list.
What about Alaska?
I've never had one from Alaska.
What about Hawaii?
Keola.
Oh yeah, Yola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.854, 13th quick for Garrett. Making his debut with us, welcome to the racetrack. Lap number 2 for Mitchell in the 002 is quicker at a 15.677, second quick for Garrett Mitchell.
He's gonna break
Nice
up the
lap
ice, man.
time. Yeah. Good lap for him in his debut. Next out, from Coldwater, Michigan, driving number 24 machine for Slider Sim Sports, it's Muck Boots Nolan Cooper. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. It's the 015 of Kyle Noel. That's on me.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not Nolan Cooper.
Yeah, Joe typed it in the chat instead of said it, so I was expecting 24.
Come on, I'm
My
just
bad.
kidding. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
no, it's not Joe's fault. Come on.
Yeah. The
It's
flagman's
okay.
already got enough on his hands.
Yeah, he's a busy man. Lap number 1 invalid for Kyle Noel. He had a nice run last week as he sits 3rd in points to open up his season. A 5th and a 6th last 2 weeks out. 1 top 5 on a season at Bristol. Lap number 2 for Noel, a 15.965, 18th quick. Next out, now it'll be Nolan Cooper.
We gotta wait for the unicorn car.
Yeah, he's next though. Don't worry. Nolan Cooper trying to run to the top of the board. Seeing what he can do. This season, is he going to start with us?
Not sure if he has.
I don't see him in the Dan Lisa. I could have sworn he did. I guess he hasn't.
That's Sim Racers Hub for you, sir.
Well, sorry.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Cooper's first lap was a 14.743. That'll slot him 7th. Good lap for Cooper here as he looks to improve.
Lap number 2 for Nolan Cooper, a 15.947. First lap quicker at a 15.742. 7th quick.
There we go.
Next out.
The Lucky
It's the
Charms
unicorn
car.
car. Here we go. From Waycross, Georgia, driving number 81 for Powerslide Motorsports, it's the Chubzilla Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson in the 81. Trying to go top of the charts.
I was
Fans from all over the country.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah?
No.
No, I was just saying we got fans from all over the country tonight.
Yeah.
One from Kentucky down there.
Yeah. Welcome, you guys.
Nice.
Every single one of you.
Yeah. Let us know where you're watching from. If you want to say something in the chat, just go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. We're all curious up here in the booth, aren't we, Shane?
Yeah. We got production here from Ohio. Commentary also down from Louisiana. And we also got flagging from New York.
Pretty incredible. And we got drivers from all over the country as a 15.935 for Mason Thompson, first lap, 17th quick. And this lap will be invalid. Next out. Our last qualifier of the evening from Creston, Iowa, driving at number 777, exiting for your predator, it's Jake Schaefer. Jake Schaefer in the 777.
He's having a little bit of technical difficulty issues. I don't know if that was just me.
No, that was his net code.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Or not net code, but you know.
Yeah. Forgot about Emma. We got Emma from New York, like usual. Cheering
Classic
on Aiden.
Emma.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, I had to convince her to send Aiden out to the racetrack tonight, so thanks, Emma.
Thanks, Emma.
Schaefer, lap number 1, a 15.9, 2016.
Good to see those teeth.
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 And Schaefer comes to complete qualifying. This will be the first race since the Charlotte World Finals, night number 2, season 1 of the sprint cars that Andrew May will not attempt to participate, as Jake Schaefer will hold 16th quick. And Quicktime Award winner tonight is Aiden Forster. Congratulations, as this will be a shocker. First time Andrew May has not been in the session since very early 2021. Crazy.
Kind of a shocker.
Yeah. As we set your grid
Congrats
on
to
pole
Forster
for the USA roller coasters heat races. So we get ready for them tonight. You can see USA.rollercoasters on Instagram for some of the best roller coaster shots in the nation. On pole from Cass City, Michigan, driving at number 20 for MFK Speed Lab, it's the Iceman Aiden Forster. And to his outside, from Detroit, Michigan, driving at number 009, executing competitor, it's Joshua Lowndes.
Starting off there in the third spot from Slider Dice Sports in Coldwater, Michigan, that's Muck Books Cooper, Nolan Cooper, and to his outside, an Exo Consulting rookie, our competitor. That's the 03 from AC Racing Customs Motorsports and Fair Play. What is that, Maryland? Yeah, Maryland's Brady Neff. Sorry.
Rolling off in a 5th position from Asheville, North Carolina, driving a number 4 machine from MFK Speed Lab, it's the Asheville Attitude, Cameron McCone. And rounding out row number 3 from Creston, Iowa, driving a number 777, exiting competitor, it's Jake Schaefer.
Rounding out the inside here in the final row, that's the number 52 from Pushing the Cushion in Winfield, Missouri, Mason Coffee, into his outside, the number 9, the Ferrari Connor Trafari.
And that sets your field for our first of 4 USA roller coaster heat races. Got people from St. Louis, Louisiana, Kentucky, New York. All you guys tuning in to watch some of the best late model drivers on iRacing compete for $20 tonight. This is your first heat of the evening. And we are underway from Eldora. Aiden Forster gets a nice jump, but Cameron McCone, he gets an even better one, dipping to the bottom, and Nolan Cooper couldn't take the spot away. They're going to be 3 wide off of 2, Cooper, Neff, and Lounce. Cooper going to rip the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get something built up. That top man slicked off from qualifying. Brady Neff slides into 2nd. Jake Schaefer from 6th to 3rd. In lap number 1, he slots himself in 3rd. 3 wide back here. That's Nolan Cooper, Mason Coffey, Cameron McCone. Action packed all over the backstretch into 3.
Aiden Forster still out front here as the 3 wide battles continue all over the racetrack, as they'll look to single file it out, but not if Mason Coffey has a chance, as he looked to the high side of Schaefer there. And oh, big neck coat between Cooper and Coffey there for the 4th spot.
In trade blows here as Aiden Forster starting to step away from Brady Neff. Actually, Neff reels him in, that time by a full 10th. You see the top start to slick off. Brady Neff trying to make his way on pole for the dash. Jake Schaefer sits in 3rd. Coffey and Cooper battle for the 4th position, but the battle is on for the lead halfway home in the first heat of the evening.
Like you mentioned, halfway through the first heat here, as you see the gap between our 2 lead drivers here, as the field will fly by. Trafari having a little bit of trouble behind him.
Aiden Forster out front, 3 laps to go in heat number 1. That top you see definitely slicked off in qualifying, and I feel like this may be more of an effect as we get later into the night. That bottom will start to come in, the bottom middle, as right now see Forster taking a dip to the bottom, see if he can pull away from Neff. Got a bit corner in the center of the corner and pulled away from Neff by 2/10 that lap. Aiden Forster in control with a lap and a half to go.
He's got 5 more corners here in that number 20. He grabbed the Quicktime Award as he'll receive the white flag from the USA Roller Coasters flag stand. Neff's going to give it all he can here on the inside.
Neff gonna make a charge to the bottom here through 3 and 4 for the final time, but Aiden Forster should be able to hold him off, and he will. Aiden Forster punches his ticket to the dash on pole. Brady Neff will start from 5th as Jake Schaefer transfers into tonight's feature race. Oh, my bad.
If you're not awake,
Right.
then you are now.
Yeah, good morning.
Bless you.
Thank you. Here we go for heat number 2. On pole from Parkersburg, West Virginia. Driver to number 002 from Mitchell Racing. It's the West Virginia Mitchell, Garrett Mitchell. And to his outside from Burbank, New York. Driver to McGrath Sim Sport number 26. Exo Consulting Rookie Predator. It's Michael Corbin.
Starting in the 3rd spot from Sylvania, Ohio. That's the number 17 of Tyler No, and to his outside, we got the number 33 from Hot Rod Motorsports in Mooresville, North Carolina, the Hot Rod Joey Robinson.
Rolling off in the 5th position. From St. Louis, Missouri, driving a number 15 machine, it's Max Swearingen, and to his outside. From Superior, Wisconsin, driving the number 09 for Ryan Billard Racing, it's the high flyer Anthony Woodhull.
We got the young gun right here, and from SSR Elite Sim Racing in Greenfield, Indiana, the shooting star Rylan Gray. He looks to continue his luck that he has in the dirt here. And to the late models, and to his outside, that's the number 87 from Pushing the Cushion, Sullivan, Illinois, of Colin Shane.
Yeah, last time we came to Eldora in the sprint cars, the guy who had success and won our King's Royal, he was the the second king of Quicktime. It was Rylan Gray. Aiden Kirker, the only other one. He's got some work to do from 7th, trying to crack into the top 3 as we get underway. From our second heat of the evening, Garrett Mitchell leads into the green, and we are underway in our second heat. Making his debut, trying to make a charge for it. Tyler No, gonna get right next, 4 wide for the race lead in turn 1. Michael Corbin pounces on the outside. He takes the lead away. Joey Robinson, Gary Mitchell, and Tyler No gonna battle out for 2nd here. Robinson slips back, No to the inside of Mitchell. Mitchell powers around the top. No, gonna slide it down up in front of Mitchell. Can't clear him. Mitchell gets the run around the top. He clips the fence, and now No again gonna take a look to the bottom into 3. Trying to slide up in front of Mitchell as Mitchell rides the fence. Tyler No slots into 2nd. They battle for the transfer spot 3 wide.
They were 3 wide as here comes the guy I was talking about, Rylan Grace. He looks to go up the middle between Mitchell and No there as he gets right behind Tyler No, and your race leader, Michael Corbin from New York, begins to step away.
Corbin gone by a mile. Tyler No in a 2nd, and Rylan Gray powering around the outside of Garrett Mitchell for a 3rd, and now he's going to peek to the inside of Tyler No for the fast pass dash transfer spot. From 7th to 2nd goes Rylan Gray to the inside of No again. He gives him a bit of a door slam going into 1. No trying to stick the top around him, but he can't do it. Rylan Gray takes the 2nd spot away.
Michael Corbin, your race leader. Rylan Gray 2nd. Tyler No 3rd as you see him looking to run down Gray there. As Swearingen there in the 4th spot looks to get around Colin Shane.
Yeah, he's battling hard for the 4th spot right there. If he can transfer in there, it only takes 1 mistake out of the top 3 to get into the feature. As you see Tyler No sticking right with him. 2 laps to go. No starting to slip back. Colin Shane and Swearingen ready to pounce here. Lap and a half to go. Michael Corbin gone by a mile. Top 2 pretty much decided, but the transfer spot is on. No to the bottom. White flag in the air here in heat number 2. Swearingen and Shane continue to battle this for the final transfer spot again. Tyler No around the top, gonna block Swearingen's momentum. Shane to the inside of No. It's gonna be a charge into the last corner. Corbin wins the heat. Gray's gonna take 2nd. Slide job. No's in the fence. Colin Shane's gonna transfer in, but I don't know if Tyler No is gonna be very happy with him, and he is not, as he just dumped him going into the corner. As Michael Corbin wins the heat, Tyler No, not a happy man right there. That was pretty uncalled for.
Yeah, I don't know if you can blame him for that. Officials might have to take a look at that and give him maybe an end-of-the-line penalty.
Yeah. Might have to, as we get ready for our 3rd heat of the evening. On pole from Boston, New York, driving to number 39 for MFK Speed Lab, it's the Iceman Aiden Kirker, and to his outside from Mansfield, Texas, driving to number 67 for All 3 Sports, it's Sean Leisure.
Starting 2nd row on the inside, that's number 46 from Pushing the Cushion in Arcola, Illinois, Buckwheat Aaron Trotter, and to his outside, we got Big Bad Bobo Krebs.
Rolling off into 5th position from Lincoln, Nebraska, driving at number 21, it's Thomas Casburn, and to his outside, Chubbzilla from Waycross, Georgia, it's the 81 of Mason Thompson.
Kyle Noel in the 0-15 there. We'll start him off there in the 7th spot, and to his outside will be the 00 of Chase and Luther. 2 rookies there, as you saw the 46 of Trotter drop back, as he had to, like Kelan mentioned, serve his EOL from an incident last race.
Yeah, served his EOL penalty here and will drop to the rear. Would have started 3rd in this heat, but we'll go back. It'll be Thomas Casburn going from 5th to 3rd. 2nd straight week he's profited off of somebody's EOL in this in these heats. We'll see what he can do. Kirker going to lead him to the green. He gets a nice jump. Sean Leisure trying to beat to his outside. Going to stick with him around here. Kirker trying to power on the bottom, and he's going to get a shot. Leisure trying to stick with him. Kirker takes the lead away. Leisure is taken 2nd as Krebs and Casburn battle for the 3rd transfer spot. You see 3 wide action back there between Luther, Noel, and Thompson.
Yeah, Noel and Thompson made contact there as both those drivers will drop back, but the battle for the lead is already heating up, and our points leader, Sean Leisure, is looking on the ground. Teeth man, Aiden Kirker.
The Teeth out there in the lead, but the points leader in the Catgirl Research Machine runs in 2nd. As Bo Krebs sits back there in 3rd. He's transferring in the feature right now, trying not to make a mistake. Leisure peeks to the inside of Kirker. Kirker going to get the run off the corner, and he's going to hold the lead so far, getting close to halfway home 3 laps down in this heat.
Aiden Kirker, no changes to your race leaders so far in the top 3 as Casburn is now feeling the pressure from Trotter. Like we mentioned, started from the back, has currently made up 3 spots.
Trotter trying to reel in Casburn, take that 4th position away, get a better start in the B main. That's obviously got to be his goal right now. As Aiden Kirker takes the 3 laps to go, Mark inched away. Actually, Leisure closed by 1/1000th of a second last time. That shows you how close those 2 are in speed right now. Bo Krebs also sticking right with them. He was a bit slower last time around, but Aiden Kirker, fastest car on racetrack that time around was Sean Leisure in the 67. He's making up ground, but with 2 to go, I think it's just going to be such a hard track to pass at until that top gets slicked off, the middle gets slicked off. Once we get this track slick all the way around, I think it's going to be real interesting to see the passing here, but I think Kirker's going to be able to hold on, but Leisure's going to make a gun for it. As Kirker powers into 3 for the final time in this heat, and he's going to get the win. Sean Leisure 2nd, Bo Krebs 3rd. And that's who all transfers into the feature. The rest will be heading to the consolation race.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix something right now.
That was only there were only 3 heats. My bad.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the USA roller coaster heats. Make sure to check them out on Instagram.
Yeah, great guys out there with Charlie Byer.
We love you, Charlie.
Great guy. He's in our VC right now.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Wonder how he's doing right now. As we get ready to set your grid for the consolation race, on pole in the number 52 car from Winfield, Missouri, driving to push and a cushion number 52, it's Mason Coffey. And to his outside from St. Louis, Missouri, driving to number 15, exit googling rookie competitor, it's Max Swearingen.
Thomas Casper in the number 21 will roll off in the 3rd spot there as he looks to lock himself in. Nolan Cooper will line up to his outside. Garrett Mitchell there from West Virginia in the 5th spot, and Aaron Schroeder after his EOL will start in 6th.
Cameron McCone in 7th, Tyler No 8th, Kyle Noel 9th, Joshua Laux in 10th, Anthony Woodhull, Mason Thompson, Connor Trafari, Joey Robinson, Chase and Luther, and Jake Schaefer. Chase and Luther rounds out the field. And that's how your consolation race will line up. 4 go home, 11 make it in. So, top 11 really make it in. You can, so if you're starting up front, you can sort of treat this like a practice race, but you want to keep your nose clean. So, you're never safe when there's a risk of somebody going home.
I 100% agree. You really never know what can happen in these LCQ races. We've seen madness, we've seen huge wrecks, and I feel like just keeping your nose clean and keeping that car straight will be the best thing for you, and you should find your way into the main event.
Yeah, you gotta be safe here if you're Mason Coffee and Max Swearingen. They're rolling off 1 and 2. Max Swearingen trying to make his first feature in Quicktime, and we'll see what he can do. You see that? Those right front tires off the ground, you don't even touch them down straightaways. It's crazy.
It's not like you need them anyways.
Yeah, who needs a right front?
Yeah.
You really don't even need front tires.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Yeah, I guess you do. But
Got to get that thing to rotate.
The half mile of Eldora hosts tonight Dream from Eldora. As the consolation race gets ready to get started, 12 laps, 11 make it in, 4 head home. Mason Coffee gonna lead them to the green. We're underway in the consolation. Guys trying to make it into the feature. Max Swearingen trying to stick with Coffee on the outside. Thomas Casburn looking to the inside for the second position. Coffee slides up in front of Swearingen and will take the lead away. Cooper and Casburn side by side for third.
4 wide action behind him. You see a big wad of drivers there, and the guy on the inside is the cover boy, Cameron McCone there, in the number 4 McDonald's machine.
They're all battling that out here as you see a big swarm of race cars. Tyler No clips the fence up there on the top. You see the black start to build up on the top of the racetrack. This track is getting slick, and it's going to be fun to watch these guys fight it. You see everybody up on the top. It's not quite slick enough. You can kind of maneuver these cars around the slick as they're trying to get the bottom to start to work in. It's going to be real interesting to see how these guys maneuver throughout the feature event as they battle it out in the Consi right now. Buckwheat Aaron Trotter around the outside of Thomas Casburn as Nolan Cooper got really slow on the front stretch.
And except for our 2 leaders, there was side-by-side action all over this racetrack, and you'll see it here once we fly by. It is absolute madness out here.
It's like watching a NASCAR race at Daytona. These guys trading blows all over the racetrack. It's hard to really describe what's happening. You see 3 wide almost every corner, and it's incredible that these guys are keeping it straight. What an amazing race so far as Mason Coffee, Max Swearingen, and Kyle and Nolan Cooper, they're really the only 3 calm guys on the racetrack. Everybody on back is struggling for grip and trying to make it into this thing halfway home in the consolation.
And everybody who's currently locked in, you see them ahead here, is driving like a bunch of maniacs. I guess good driving maniacs. And everyone behind them, Robinson, Luther, Trafari, and Woodhull, the 4 guys going home, are all by themselves. So I guess they're praying for something to happen up here in this large pack.
And I wouldn't count it out. We're only halfway in, and these guys are driving like maniacs up here. 3 wide all over the racetrack. If this is anything to show you the 40-lap event that we got tonight, it's going to be incredible as you see these guys trading blows all over each other. 3 wide, 2 wide all over. I would not count out an incident right here. Everybody in this little swarm making it into the feature right now, but they got to keep their cars clean for the last couple.
Absolute madness. There's so much to cover, it's really hard to show you guys this. Tyler Noah sideways. Great save. Great save by Tyler Noah as he keeps that 17 machine pointed forward. It's locked in the 4th spot.
4 wide right there. Cameron McCone on the very bottom. Casburn gets into Mitchell. They keep it straight. Incredible. Oh my goodness. These guys are insane. Kyle Noel just went from 9th to 5th in 1 lap. He's making his way through the field. They're 3 wide back here. Trotter, there you see McCone on the inside. There's so much to cover right now as they come to the white flag. Mason Coffey's in control, trying to win this consolation race, but these guys are maniacs up here.
Absolute madness, like we said several times so far. We got trouble. That's the 15.
Tyler, no. Kyle Noel, Garrett Mitchell involved, and this is going to possibly slot in Joey Robinson. Coffee wins. Swearingen, Cooper, Trotter, McCone, Thompson, Louts, Casburn, no, Mitchell, and Joey Robinson, the last man in. Kyle Noel loses his transfer spot in the final corner, and he's going to be heading home.
That's real unfortunate for 15 car there, but we'll have to regroup and come back next week.
Anthony Woodhull, the first guy out as we get ready for our Fast Pass Dash. On pole, I'll read the lineup for you here, Shane. On pole, it'll be Aiden Forster in a 20, Michael Corbin in 2nd, Aiden Kirker 3rd, Brady Neff 4th, Rylan Gray 5th, Sean Leisure in 6th.
We'll start to line up here for your Fast Pass Dashes. These guys will race it out. How many laps? Is it 11 laps or 8 laps?
6.
6 laps to decide their starting position for the main event. Green flag in the air.
Underway for the first Fast Pass Dash of Eldora's history in Quicktime, as Aiden Kirker and Michael Corbin battle out for second right there. Corbin taking a peek to the inside of Forster. 3 wide back there with Gray, Neff, and Kirker. 1 lap down as there's 5 more to go. Forster leads. Corbin gets sideways right in front of Kirker. Kirker gets to the outside. Neff right there to the inside of Kirker. They battle it out for second and third here. Madness ensues all throughout the track.
Michael Corbin caught the bad end of this thing as he'll most likely start in the 6th spot after that contact there. Aiden Forster, your race leader. Brady Neff second. Aiden Kirker making a charge to him in the 3rd spot.
Yeah, this is a big battle for second right here. As you see 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th all over each other right here. Battling it out, Kirker now slides into 2nd. Gray and Neff battling for 3rd.
Great battle here as Aiden Forster, mistake-free, will lock up the 1st spot here as he looks to get his first Quicktime win, hopefully in about 20 minutes. But nonetheless, there's still a lot of laps to sort out.
Yeah, a lot of laps to sort out in this feature. It's going to be a long feature event, as this is going to be 2 to go at the line. Aiden Forster starting to pull away as Kirker's in 2nd, Gray in 3rd. Neff sits in 4th. 5th is Sean Leisure. 1 to go.
1 lap to go for Aiden Forster. He grabbed the pole, the Quicktime Award earlier. He won his heat, and now he's going to win the Fast Pass Dash in the final 2 corners. He'll lead out this 20 car, so look to sweep up the night, hopefully soon.
Gray and Kirker got into each other. Gray takes 2nd, Kirker will take 3rd, Neff 4th, Leisure and Corbin round out the pack. So that will be the lineup for the feature as we get ready for feature racing. And we get ready for feature racing here on pole from Cass City, Michigan. Driver to number 20 for MFK Speed Lab, it's the Iceman, Aiden Forster. And to his outside. Oh, from Greenfield, Indiana, driver to number 06 for SSR Elite Sim Racing, it's the Shooting Star, Rylan Gray. Hang on. In 3rd, from Boston, New York, driving to number 39 from MFK Speed Lab, it's the Iceman, Aiden Kirker. And to his outside in the 03 machine from Fair Play, Maryland, driving the ACE Racing Custom Motorsports 03, it's Brady Neff. Sean Leisure in 5th, Michael Corbin in 6th, and the rest of the lineup is the same, Shane.
Yeah, you see it scrolling across the top portion of your screen, or it should be momentarily.
Yeah, eventually.
There we go.
There we go. Nice.
So a couple changes here in the top 6, but nonetheless, it's go time.
Colin Shane will be receiving the EOL for his his heat incident, as they'll get ready to stack up 4 wide here in a second. Gonna be our Dirt Track USA 4 wide salute. Big shout out to Dirt Track USA for hopping on board for tonight's dream from Eldora. Pretty
Man, look
awesome
at this.
to have them come along. Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Here they go. The Dirt Track USA 4 wide salute. The best sight you'll see in Quicktime iRacing League history.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah. And they got it down this week.
Yeah, there they go. Looks a lot better than last week. Well, they didn't even try it last week. So
That's
off of
exactly
turn
my
2,
point.
gonna break off. Yeah, awesome. Getting ready for feature action from Eldora. Shane, gotta pick one guy to put your eyes on. Who you got?
I got Aiden Forster. Been so close in the sprint cars. He's looking to sweep the night like I've been saying, and he's one step closer, and he's just got to win this feature event. 40 laps, I think we're going to see that number 20 in victory lane.
Yeah,
What
the
about you?
race is so... well, I would go with Forster, but you just picked him, so I'm going to go with somebody different, and I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go with Rylan Gray, the winner of the Kings Royal in the sprint cars in Season 2. I mean, he's King Rylan the second, so I think he knows what he's doing around this racetrack. I think he's going to be the closest competitor for Forster tonight. We'll see what happens. Forster looking for the clean sweep. His performance tonight reminded me a lot of Aiden Kirker back at Bristol a couple months ago. We're going to let you hear these late models roar to life. Forster and Gray lead them to the green. We're underway from the Dream at Eldora. Lap number 1 coming to be in the books. It's the 2 Icemen and the 2 Aidens battling it out here for the lead as Kirker gets tapped from Leisure. And Kirker with an incredible save. He was making a gun for the lead. Got clipped by Leisure and sent his car sideways. Leisure immediately apologetic over the radio as Aiden Forster powers to the lead, leading lap number 2.
Yeah, I don't think Forster drives like that at all whatsoever. Or not Forster, Leisure, excuse me. As you see, Gray now looking to the inside of Aiden Forster.
Yeah, Gray making a move. I said he'd be his closest competitor tonight. He's trying to prove that right now. Get right up there with Forster as this top is starting to slick off. You see black all over the racetrack right there. You see that's slick. You don't want to be there, but in a late model, you have so much more control than you do a sprint car right there. And some of these sprint car guys are going to be not so used to it, but Aiden Forster and Rylan Gray. Rylan Gray, really guy who I would consider an open wheel guy, coming out here in the late models trying to win a race and steal 20 bucks from Aiden Forster. He's right there, just going to be a struggle to really make a pass.
Forster hugging the cushion right now. It looks to be his friend currently. Gray just can't get anything to get around the 20 car there.
Yeah, he's right there trying to make a move as he's really waiting for Forster to make a mistake. You see that top really start to slick off as the top 2 start to scoot away. That bottom has not really been the place to go yet as you see more madness ensue back there. That blue car right there, Mason Coffey leading this whole group as you see Nolan Cooper, Aaron Trotter, Mason Thompson. Contacts, they save it. Coffey holds on to the spot there. No, Thompson's ups and over.
Oh man, that's the second week in a row.
Yeah, Thompson, no luck in the late model so far, as we're going to get a Dirt Track USA replay to see what happened right there. I thought they saved it, but then they go in turn 3, and I see Thompson up and over, so of course they didn't save it. Mason Thompson to join Jake Schaefer behind the wall.
Fortunate for him.
Yeah. We'll get a Dirt Track USA replay to see what happened right there. I believe Aaron Trotter got to the fence right there. Thompson, yeah, it's just kind of a stack up. I know Trotter made the mistake, but then Thompson kind of gunned for that whole kind of a racing deal right there. 2 guys making 2 mistakes and costing some drivers some races right there. Thompson behind the wall. 8 laps down here at Eldora. And if Aiden Kirker picks up a podium tonight, I think we're going to have to go back to that lap 1 incident with him and Sean Leisure. An incredible save, and what a great job. He was full 180 degrees sideways, and he's up here in 4th.
Must be those teeth.
Those teeth, man. Spooky mobile kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I saw him posting pictures on Instagram. It looked like his eyes were glowing.
Look at that. He's getting right up next to it for us. Nice.
Nice.
Well, Aiden Forster is going to lead him to the green here. He's dominated early, looking for that first career Quicktime iRacing League win. Rylan Gray looking to pick up another one himself. Remember how dominant he was in the sprint cars last year? Trying to do it again tonight. We'll see what he can do.
As Forster will go on his discretion once the pace truck pulls off here. And he's stopping on the gas. Green flag in the air.
Green flag back in the air. Forster gets a nice jump. Gray going to peek to the inside. They're going to battle it out here. Sean Leisure sitting back there in 3rd, but here comes Kirker to the outside of Leisure. They're going to battle it out here. Forster starts to try to scoot away from Rylan Gray. Kirker trying to scoot away from Sean Leisure to the outside of Leisure. He goes. He's going to take that 3rd position away.
This is, the only word I got to describe all this is controlled chaos.
Yeah, it's incredible what these guys have been able to do. That was 2 words, but
oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll let it slide. It's all right. It really is. These guys have. You think these guys are going to wreck every lap, and then they do a great job at controlling it. This is why this is some of the best talent you'll see on iRacing. These guys are great. They've done a great job controlling their race cars today, and they're needing to try to do it for 30 more laps and set themselves up in a position to win this thing. Aiden Kirker has taken over third, trying to make a move to reel in Rylan Gray and Aiden Forster. He's not out of this thing yet. We thought he was on lap number 2, but he's not done. Starting to make a move on Rylan Gray, as he was a 10th slower than Gray and Forster last time. Forster a 10th faster than Rylan Gray that last time around. That Jimmy Owens, number 20, is moving.
Yeah, he's got about half a second lead over the 06 car there. The shooting star, as they call him, stuck between the two Icemen.
Yeah, the two Icemen. It's an Iceman sandwich on the shooting star right there.
It's
as
real cold.
Forster
Stone
scooting
cold.
away. Stone cold. Man.
Single file out for the most part in Forster. Like we mentioned, your race leader, Rylan Gray, second, as we got a caution.
Off of turn 4, the incident was.
Mason
get a look.
Coffey and Max Swearigan.
Yeah. That was back there where that pack was starting to develop, and we'll get a look at what happened here on our Dirt Track USA replay system.
That'll be right in front of our camera.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Did a great job setting up the cameras tonight, Shane.
Oh, thank you.
I'll applaud you for that.
Multiple cars stack up here. Is C52 with a big slider there. That's Mason Coffey in the teal car, and they're just react kind of behind him.
Yeah, it looked like he just kind of got up right in front of that car that was right there. That was Swearingen, I believe, and just stacked him up. Some of those kind of racing deals that we've seen in this late model thing, these kind of chain reaction incidents right there, happened right there. I want to get yeah, right there, just slid up in front of Swearingen. Nothing really Swearingen can do. I think that's all on Coffee. That's just got to be more spatial aware. And messed up right there. I want to give a quick shout out to Aiden Forster here, Shane. We talked to this guy earlier today. Went out there, looked in general in the Discord. He said Pro Late Models at Eldora hosted up probably 3 or 4 times this afternoon. He has been putting in the work, and it's paying off, as he was a whole 4/10 faster than Rylan Gray before that caution came out. His hard work paying off here early.
Hopefully pay off with that money at the end.
Yeah, we'll see. Trying to win his first career Quicktime iRacing League race, and how incredible it would be for Forster if he can get it done. Gets on the gas, green flag back in the air. Rylan Gray trying to keep it on his corner. Aiden Kirker going to take a peek to the inside of Rylan Gray, trying to get that bottom to work. We call him the Trailblazer for a reason. He goes where nobody else is. Right now to the bottom of the racetrack, not by choice, but he will continue to work that 39 car down to the bottom. Get right next to Gray. Got really close to hitting him right there. He slots himself on the top of the racetrack. Rylan Gray now sits in second. You see right up his cockpit, and now at the back end you can see those teeth. That's a mean-looking race car trying to reel into that 06.
That's pretty scary if you just look in your mirror and you see some eyes and some teeth just staring you down.
Exactly what's happening to Rylan Gray right now, as the top 2 in points, Brady Neff and Sean Leisure, battle it out for the 4th position. Neff takes that spot over as Kirker takes a peek to the bottom. Going to slide up in front of Brady Neff in the 03. Now Neff going to get right on the back bumper of Kirker, maybe try to make a move for it. So these guys are beating down the walls, getting right next to that cushion. Kirker, see him trailblazing right there, getting to the bottom, trying to get it to work. I think he has a feeling that it's going to come in eventually.
Yeah, I want to keep my eyes on that. Definitely make sure to check in on what that 39 is doing on the inside. Only saw about 3 or 4 drivers down there, so maybe there's a little bit of
moisture.
Yeah, moist track, yeah.
Trying to see if he can get something to work in that 39 car. The only guy down there, not really making up anything on those top 2 right now, but those top 2 I think are in a whole different zip code, as Rylan Gray peeks to the inside of Forster. Can't quite take the spot away there. Forster gets the power off the top, halfway home in tonight's Dream from Eldora. Aiden Forster leading this thing. Rylan Gray in second, trying to make a charge for him. Almost 10 minutes down in this Dirt Track USA Dream, $20 on the line. We're a little over halfway home. Great racing we've been seeing all night to this point.
I couldn't agree none of the less, and I know one guy who's going to be happy if this continues the way it is, and that's Aiden Forrester, but don't want to jinx him.
Yeah, don't want to jinx him for sure, as he's been one of those hardest working guys back there, and another shout out to Rylan Gray. You look at this top 3, right now, you got 7 wins in Rylan Gray, and you got 8 in Aiden Kirker. You have 15 Quicktime wins spread out between this top 3, and if you want to count Leisure and Neffs, you got 17 spread out in the top 5, 0 for our leader Aiden Forster, and he's trying to get his first tonight. A lot of wins throughout the top 5, none to the guy in the lead right now, and right now he's kind of pulling away from Gray. Dominant tonight so far, as Aiden Kirker's trying to fend off the charge from the top 2 in points, Leisure and Neff.
Leisure and Neff, maybe they're like magnets. They're just always right next to each other, right on top of each other on the racetrack. Is Leisure and Neff 4-5 right now. Bo Krebs in 6th, Michael Corbin there in the 7th spot after losing 1 spot from his starting position. Colin Shane 8th, Nolan Cooper 9th, and Tom Boyd out there in the 10th spot.
He takes a spot away from Garrett Mitchell right there. He's making a nice debut to his credit. Joshua Lounce out there in 12th. Max Swearingen in the 13th position. Troy Robinson 14th. Tyler New in 15th. Mason Coffey and Cameron McCone round out the drivers on track right now. As Aiden Forster has started to pull away a little bit more from Rylan Ray, you see lap traffic in his foreshadowing right there. That's his buddy Cameron McCone. I'm sure he's not going to put up a fight with him as McCone actually goes down pit road. He's gonna call it a night, I believe, as he's had enough. I would be too. I'm not very good on dirt, so.
Hey, that's why we're up here in the booth.
Yeah, I know he's good at dirt though. Maybe just not his night, unfortunately. As the top 3 have checked out from the rest of the field. Aiden Kirker starting to get that bottom to work. Was faster than Rylan Gray last time around. Also faster than Aiden Forster. I think he'll really need a caution to kind of work that in though. I don't think he's going to be able to make up 2.5 seconds in the last 10.
This really just shows how spread out it is and how tough that track is. Multiple guys sideways coming off the corner.
Yeah, Eldora, it seems like one of the more, I thought it'd be one of the easier tracks in a Pro Late model, but I guess when you get a green flag run like this, it really starts to differentiate the good drivers from the poor drivers, from the less experienced drivers and the more experienced drivers. Aiden Forster, he said he'd be very good in a late model. He's proven it tonight, trying to get that first career win, and right now is 8 laps away.
8 laps away is that number 20 machine as he looks to steal the spotlight from the other Iceman who was dominant here a couple seasons ago, or a season ago in the sprint cars.
Yeah, 2 Kings Royals winner. It's King Aiden the first and King Rylan the second, sitting in 2nd and 3rd as Gray has reeled in 3/10 on Aiden Forster that last time around. Gray has found something on the racetrack, going to come to 6 to go this time around. He is making a move on Forster. It's just going to be about making that pass if he can make up some time. That time around, gained another 10th on Forster. As the lap cars are in the way of Forster, he wants the lap cars on the bottom of the racetrack. Coming to 5 to go. Rylan Gray is reeling the leader in.
I bet you that 20 car's heart rate's going up a lot right now as he sees that 06 get closer and closer in his mirror. I don't know if these things don't have mirrors, never mind, but he knows he's coming and he's going to keep an eye out
Sense
for
it.
Yeah.
4 laps to go in the dream from Eldora. A dream trying to become true for Forster as a car is up and over and right in front of the leaders. They make it through. They're wrecking on the backstretch, up and over. Forster. I really don't know if he's breathing a sigh of relief or if he's, I don't know what he's feeling right now, because he had 2nd place coming. I don't know what he's thinking, as we're going to get a Dirt Track USA replay. If anything, this shakes up the mix a lot more. Kirker, Leisure, and Neff all back in this thing.
Yeah, we had trouble with Nolan Cooper, and it looked like Swearingen.
Yeah, Swearingen, I know, was not happy over the radio. We're going to look right here.
There's Cooper. Joey Robinson with nowhere to go, and it's a parking lot on
right in front of the leaders. Yeah. It almost ended bad for Aiden Forster. It's a good thing that happened. That he avoided it.
Yeah, Yeah, he was just in the right spot at the right time, I guess you could say. As we're going to go on board with our leader, and you'll see out of his eyes.
Yep. Gray's coming in his rear view mirror, or not mirror through all this. My goodness, right there, you got to be having a heart attack. Oh, hi. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, buddy.
That almost that could have almost make or break a race right there for Forster, but he's going to have to hang on for 3 more. The Dirt Track USA dream from Eldora, trying to make a dream come true tonight, get his first Quicktime win. Rylan Gray trying to prove his Eldora dominance. Aiden Kirker trying to spoil the party. As it's going to be 3 to go, 3 drivers going for it. Sean Leisure, Brady Neff could be playing spoiler. This could be anybody's race. Forster going to lead him to the green. It's going to be 3 more laps around the Eldora Speedway in Rossburg, Ohio. Forster going to get on the grass. Green flag back in the air. Gray gets a nice jump on the bottom. Through 1 and 2. Has to do this 6 more times perfectly. Forster around the top. Gray trying to reel him in. Aiden Kirker to the inside of Gray on the bottom. Trying to make something happen. 2 laps to go. Forster trying to hang on so far. 2 more. Gray trying to reel him in. Forster and Gray equaled each other last time around. Gray reels him in down the backstretch. Through 3 and 4. The Cass City, Michigan native in Aiden Forster. And the Greenfield, Indiana native in Rylan Gray. 1 more lap to go in the dream. Forster in control through 1 and 2. Gray is going to have a shot at him in 3 and 4. To the inside goes Rylan Gray. Forster throws a block. They make contact. Rylan Gray in the last corner takes the dream away from Forster. A last lap pass, and Rylan Gray wins his first career Quicktime Late Model Series race. And it'll leave a dejected Aiden Forster as he leads every lap but the last one. The last corner, Rylan Gray steals the win and $20 from the MFK Speed Lab driver of Aiden Forster.
I can't believe it.
Incredible. Forster got a great run on the backstretch. Gray had a great run on the backstretch and made a move for it. Forster threw the block, but Gray wasn't going to take that block. Gave him a little bit of a door bang, and I can't blame him. He was racing for $20 here in the biggest race of the late model season to this point. A little bit of contact, some bumping and banging. Very similar to Bristol last week, but I don't think these guys will be as agitated. We'll see.
With them momentarily, as that's your race winner right there, the 0-6 of Rylan Gray. Congratulations to the shooting star.
Yeah, great run for him as tonight's Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award winner from 19th to 11th. It'll be Garrett Mitchell in the 002. We'll get a word with him a little bit later. As Rylan Gray, we'll talk to him, race winner tonight. Shane, let's get a replay of that last lap with Rylan Gray and Aiden Forster. Maybe that last 2 laps or so as we wait for them to file into the waiting room. What a run.
You read my mind.
Great race between these two. We're going to get a look at what happened in these closing laps here.
Here he comes.
Right here.
Final
into 3
lap.
and 4. Forster throws the block on him. They made a bit of contact. Last corner, Rylan Gray steals it by that much.
Unbelievable.
He was saying pre-race if he wasn't going to be very good, he wasn't going to finish this thing. And he goes out there and he wins the thing. How about that for Rylan Gray? We're going to get a word with him shortly as we get ready for him to file into the interview booth.
Kind of reminds me of something Andrew May said last season. The sprint cars, he's like, oh, I'm not going to be pretty good, and then goes out there and absolutely dominates the thing.
A great win for Rylan Gray. We're going to get a word with our race winner tonight, Rylan Gray in the 06. It's Kelan in the booth. You got us.
Hello?
Hey, buddy. How about that? Picked
Dude,
up the win. Last corner, made a move for it. $20. How's this one feel?
That was pretty fun, dude. That was a badass race. That was definitely one of the best races I've had in this league. That was a lot of fun, and I'm really liking these late models. I didn't really like them before. I never tried them before, and now, you know, being fast enough to win in these leagues now, it's actually pretty cool.
It got to be awesome for you as you're the second driver in history to pick up a win in both the Sprint Car Series and the Late Model, second to Cody Meadows. I know this race was incredible for you. You fell off about a second and a half, about a second and 7/10 to Forster, and then you go out there. What did you find late to reel that 20 car in? And then when the caution came out, did you feel like that disrupted your process, or what was going through your head these last few laps when you made up all that time?
I knew I was pulling him, and if even without that yellow, I think I still would have had a chance at passing him. But the yellow did definitely help me there on that last lap. And honestly, in my opinion, if he would have ran the top that final lap, he would have won the race. But because I would have been throwing a slider, and he would have just driven right around me. But thankfully, we both ran that slider line, and I got tight, and we just got together. And thankfully, I got the long end of that stick. And what I figured out before that caution is that you just use more throttle on the cushion. You have to be very, very precise of not hitting the wall and everything.
Yes, for sure. I mean, these things, were they a handful to drive tonight? I know that track really started to slick up, and were they a handful to drive, or what did you feel like you got there late in this late stuff? How'd the car feel?
I think I mean, this is just because I've ran them so much, but these are harder than the sprint cars just to keep them off the wall because they're so big and you have to get it right next to it. There's so many chances that you'll hit it, and I know I hit it a few times. We're gonna have to fix that rear bump or rear panel, but
Yeah, you beat down the wall for sure, but I mean, you got a win out of it. You led 0.01% of this race, but the guy who won 99 didn't pick up the win. So, congratulations, Ryland. You got to thank.
just SSR and Tommy and all the guys that tutored me and especially helped me in these cars. I've run NARC and those setups and just running laps in those helped me in this league as well, since the pros are a lot easier. And just my family for saving up to get this rig a few years ago and let me play.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations, Ryland. Welcome to Victory Lane. Hope to see you next week when we head to Lernerville.
Thank you.
Ryland Gray, tonight's race winner. Congratulations to him. And Shane's going to get word with our second place finish for Aiden Forster.
Aiden, Shane, you got us?
Yeah, I got you guys.
All right, man. So close here tonight. You led over 35 laps, but just came up short there on the last one. What did you need to do? And you probably keep going back and playing this moment through your head. Is there anything you would have done differently?
Yeah, get out of 2 better, and probably should have went high in 3 and 4, and he just got me there. I got a little throttle happy when he got my inside out of 4, and just stuffed in the wall, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, and Gray was just obviously joining us here in the broadcast booth, and he said that if you would have stuck to the high side, he thought you would have beat him and we would have crossed him over, and I 100% agree with that statement. And would you have gone back and run your line on the high side and let him take the inside going into 3?
Yeah, I knew if I went to the outside, even if he slid out in front of me, I would have crossed over and beat him to the line. I went low there thinking I would have came in before him and could get a better run, but obviously that didn't work.
I know Kelan talked about on the broadcast you put in lots of work throughout the day, putting up practice sessions. Do you think that helped you here tonight?
Oh, definitely. I improved a lot, especially in the slick track. Doing those practices, learn where the line was, how to run the line. It surely helped a lot.
All right, we got Lernerville next week. Are you going to put in the same amount of practice and hopefully have the same result?
Hoping. I'm probably going to play even more, knowing I was that close this week.
All right, Aiden, like you said, felt like these were your car coming into the season. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank MFK Speed Lab, Elite Performances, Dirt Track USA, Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, and everyone that supports the team.
Aiden, thank you so much for joining us, and sorry about the second place finish, but great run for your team.
Thank you, guys.
As that was your second place finisher, Aiden Forster, as we're going to send it over to the other Iceman with Kelan Belsha.
Hey, Aiden!
Hey, buddy.
How you doing? P3 tonight.
Yeah, P3.
I think it was the teeth effect.
The
know what I'm
teeth,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Well,
Absolutely.
lap 2, I thought you were about to spin out. Your race was over. I thought you were about to be mad. I
pulling
thought
that
you were
up.
about to go. Yeah, I thought you were about to be mad, some heated. You made a great save. That was incredible. Can you take us through that save?
Yeah, I mean, Sean got to run down the straightaway, I don't know what, and just kind of sent it in there. And, I mean, it was about, sorry, it's about crapping myself when I was looking at the pit exit going into 1, and I was just hoping I didn't get T-boned. And I swung it hard right, did some throttle control, and luckily everyone gave me enough space where I could catch the car. But that was
Here we go.
I
Here.
don't even know what.
Watch
It's been
playing. Watch this.
all right. I got you. You watch this.
Oh my goodness! I thought for sure you were spinning out in front of everybody. You were going to cause a big pile up. That was incredible.
Watch the in-car. What I saw. It's funny. You just see the pit entrance. That's all you see.
Let's get a look here. See, riding along with them. Oh my goodness! That was
not
incredible.
Something you like to see out your windshield.
What a save, yeah. And then you fell back to about 6, and then you eventually made it up through the top 3. So take us through your day. You made it up there, picked up a P3 finish. You're on a roll, buddy.
Yeah, it's third start, third top 5. Second time on the podium. It was just a I don't know, it was a pretty tame night for us. Just kind of rode by ourselves. We didn't really race much. Sorry, we didn't really race anybody. I was just kind of chugging along. I didn't really think I had the speed for the front two, and I wasn't really paying attention to my mirror. I saw Sean got close a couple times, but then I'd gap him again, and just just trying to salvage a P3. I knew that was probably the best I would get without the leaders making contact, so I just kind of tried to salvage that. Just I don't know, teeth. That's all. Teeth. That's all I can say is just teeth.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, you went out there. You said you weren't even going to race this today. I was pretty heartbroken. I looked in there earlier today. You said you weren't going to race.
I had to struggle for this one. I feel like crap.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
We got to feel better now. A top 3. I mean, yeah, I feel like you are either wreckers or checkers. You never have these little races where you just kind of get a top 5 unless you're going from the back to the front or last to first. And you always have something going on to where you're either winning or you're finishing last. It feels like that to me. So seeing you get these little tame finishes, it's like a different.
It's not. It's the Iceman. It's what I used to be, and I think we just need a new nickname because it's far from the Iceman in this series. Well, or it's I'm winning or I'm in the fence. Yeah, Trailblazer works. Or just Teeth.
Trailblazer.
Teeth.
Just Teeth.
Teeth.
Teeth. I don't really feel like putting Teeth on the sprint car for the sprint season.
Yeah,
that looks kind of weird. We're just gonna go with Trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Sorry, I'm sick.
It's okay.
That way you don't have to say, "Here's Aiden Iceman number 2."
All right.
From MFK Speed Lab.
Right. Well,
Someone give Aiden some cough medicine.
Dude, I need more than cough medicine.
Well, you got to be feeling a little bit better now. I mean, with this finish, you're going to go up to 3rd in points. So
wait, what? Really?
You're closing in on Leisure and Neff. So
I missed a race and I'm still 3rd in points.
Yeah. Well, Gray's missed 2 and he's in 5th because he's got a 1st and 2nd. So, and you got some bonus points to your game. You got 3. I haven't done all that yet, but I know you had a good race tonight. So top 3, moving up in points a little bit. That's got to make you feel a little bit better, right?
Yeah, it definitely lifts my spirits a little bit.
This is all I wanted for my birthday. I just wanted an Aiden Kirker interview. So
yeah,
thanks for making it happen.
Yeah, call me the UPS driver. I delivered.
The UPS driver.
The UPS driver, FedEx. Is it FedEx or UPS? Or is it no, I don't want to be Denny Hamlin.
I'll make up your mind!
Yeah, be David Reagan. UPS.
Yeah, David Reagan.
Oh, the real one's Dale Jarrett.
Well,
True.
David Reagan's most recent.
Well,
Dale Jarrett.
there's no Amazon truck driver, so I am the Amazon truck driver.
Can you have an Amazon car for a sprint car race this year?
No, I can't ditch Curry, Dirt Track USA, Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, Elite Performance Enterprises, Iceman Designs, and MFK Speed Lab for Amazon.
Can you do
That's
a one-off race? Just a one-off race, please.
Well, you just covered pretty much our last question for you.
If you fund it, yeah.
I'm broke. Aiden, you know me, I'm broke.
Okay, then no Amazon car.
Corporate's gonna get on to you. They're gonna be like, "Oh, what is this?"
I'm gonna get a call from Amazon. Why are you in an Amazon car? Why?
They should be complaining. Free advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Why are they
You could
complaining?
do it like those old NASCAR games, you know, where they had the whole UPF truck that you could race as.
Yeah.
And here
You could do
comes Aiden
that.
Kirker. He's ripping the catch fence.
Amazon truck.
The Dodge Amazon delivery truck.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That'd be awesome.
They are
It's
Dodge.
just a late model, though. Just a late model.
No, it's not a late model. It's
Oh,
a
okay,
real,
so
we're,
you're actually-
we're gonna get the real truck.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to see it on the track
Ooh.
next week, then.
Yeah,
Get Iris to scan that.
Yeah, buddy.
That'd be something.
you should. All right, I'm sorry.
$14.95. So.
You guys can't interview me without me just going on to this. We get these
Well,
weird segments.
Yeah.
We got Teeth last week.
My mom
We got-
appreciated it last week. She said that it was a good interview. So
Oh,
And-
yeah, I started
and-
speaking a southern accent and everything.
I mean, you're the fan favorite, so you got to put on
I mean,
these interviews.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
At least you
All
have a personality. Some of these guys don't even have a personality.
Okay,
out,
here's
out of all the people, I would have a personality. I did not
Aiden
expect
Forster.
me to
I'm
be-
just kidding.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, what? Come on.
I'm just
All right,
kidding.
I think we need a new broadcast
I-
segment called the
yeah.
Aiden Kirker
Yeah,
segment.
we need a podcast. Can we have a Quicktime podcast with Kirker?
Can we
Yeah.
do it when I'm not dying?
Yeah,
You're kind of well. I won't keep you very long. Thanks for joining us, P3. Hope you start feeling better, buddy.
Yeah, we all love you.
Wait, I have more people to thank.
Oh, okay.
no, sorry.
All right,
Yeah.
listen. If I leave this interview without saying I love you to my girlfriend, she will kill me.
She
Oh,
would
okay,
kill
bye.
you. She's
No.
crazy.
No, she's not. Happy birthday, Keelan. Love you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Hi,
I'm glad
Emily, if
I
you're
convinced
watching.
Emma
Love
to get you
Or
to
I
race
love you.
tonight.
What?
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 What'd you say,
What'd you
Keelan?
Shane
I said I
loves
was
Keelan?
glad I convinced your girlfriend to get you to race tonight.
Oh, I was gonna do it.
Well, yeah, but I told her
Anyways.
to text you. I was like, hey, you got to get Aiden to race tonight.
Well,
And
she
you were like,
wanted me to do it anyways because it's the dream. So
Literally
well,
the dream.
I just wanted to feel accomplished. Thanks.
you do realize she's a late model girl, right? She's not.
Yeah, I know she is. She's a Kyle Strickler fan.
The high side tricker.
That is going to make her so mad. No, you want to make her more mad? Say she's a Max Blair fan. That's even worse.
A Max Blair?
Max
I've never
Blair.
heard that name.
She hates him.
It
Go
can't
Max
be that
Blair.
bad. Woo, Max Blair Nation. Yeah. Ooh,
Oh God,
okay.
somebody's gonna show up in a Max Blair car next week. I know it.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be Max Wargen who's gonna
She
do
said,
it?
"No, I am."
Probably will be Max.
Yeah.
not."
Oh, Emma,
She-
Emma,
She's
Emma,
mad
she
at you in
wants-
YouTube chat now, Aiden. Look what she did.
Yeah.
What?
She's
She
mad at
said
you in
Aiden.
YouTube chat.
No,
Oh.
she shouldn't. Be mad at me.
I think you
said
got some
weren't-
business to attend to. Thanks for
I
joining
said
us,
you
Aiden.
weren't
Good luck.
crazy.
Good
Wait,
luck.
hold on a second. Keenan.
Good luck.
No,
Go
No.
talk to her.
no.
You're in
Can I get a
trouble,
good
Aiden.
hard charger?
You're in trouble.
Yeah, we
No,
don't
you
have our
didn't get hard.
charger
Well,
anymore.
Yeah, he decided. Oh,
Well, we lost Aiden.
well, I think Joe kicked him out.
I didn't kick him. Okay, maybe I did.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
he's back. Hi, Aiden.
I'm a
Hey.
co-owner. I should be able to do the interview.
Well, you
I
didn't
was
get
trying
hard
to go with the
charger.
joke. I was trying to go along with the joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Our
we
hard
did.
charger decided not to join the waiting room tonight.
All right. Well, Keelan, you're the hard charger.
Yeah.
Am I going into record books?
Yeah, you are. Yep,
Can
Keelan.
I at least be
Nice.
part of the closing part of this thing? I just want to say
do you
something
mean?
cool.
Oh, you want to close for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never
well,
done it.
Shane, final thoughts before Aiden closes it?
Teeth.
Teeth. I thought we had a great race tonight. I feel bad for Forster. He kind of dominated this thing and lost it late. It's unfortunate, but I mean, we're ready for next week. We're going to have some fun at Lernerville. So, Aiden Kirker.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining this presentation of the A&B Outdoors
Sponsors.
Quicktime Late Model Series. The Kings, not the Kings for
Really? Really?
Your
Dirt-
one job.
Happy birthday, Keelan.
the Dirt Track
Thanks.
USA Dream from Eldora.
Man, the Kings
Uh,
will change.
It's Eldora, okay? I'm a sprint car guy. On behalf of the entire league and all its races, we want to wish Kelan Belsha a happy birthday tomorrow.
We love you.
And
Yeah.
on behalf of the entire 39 team,
And the flag stand. And the flag stand. Don't forget the
the
flag.
flag stand,
Sponsors.
the broadcast,
Thank the sponsors.
the sponsors of
They're in
And
the Discord. Scroll up.
yeah. Oh, all right. We want to thank our league sponsors of A&B Outdoors, Advantage Direct, Dirtman Photography, Dirt Track USA, Exo Consulting, GP Designs, Iceman Designs, K1 Race Gear, McDonald's of Waynesville, North Carolina, Shane DiMantova Designs, and USA Roller Coasters. We appreciate all their support and everything they do for this league.
I want to just take a moment to say that was a 15-minute interview.
It was?
Yeah, just about.
It's always Kirker. We always end at 11 p.m. East because of Kirker dragging everything out.
But are we
Yeah,
complaining? Are we complaining?
we need. This is the after party. This is the.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, this is the after show.
And be out
Yeah,
there
I-
quick
we
time
can't-
sprint
we
car,
can't-
late model
we
series
can't
after
have-
dark.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't ever have you win a race anymore, Kirker, because people who are waiting to get an interview, they'll be mad at you.
No, just
It'll
go
be fun.
last. Like
Oh
everyone
yeah,
else does.
you could
Yeah,
go last.
yeah,
You guys are
We
missing
start-
the best shot. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is a great shot. Look at those
Yeah.
fireworks. You
Yeah.
better get a cool picture of that, Aiden.
I'm not even in this.
Are
no.
you?
I'm still in the session.
It's my birthday, and you won't even
But,
give me a good shot.
I'm still.
This
in the
is yes. Come for the late models. Stay for the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the man. You better stay after the show in late models.
There we go.
All right, we're gonna have to start a podcast.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, okay, Shane.
Keelan?
Everybody have a good night.
We all love you. Happy birthday, Keelan.
Thanks.